Hi, I'm Tina from Josh's Frogs Plant Department. Today we're going to be talking about 6 different types of soils that you can use for your plants. Here we have succulent soil. This soil would be used for these types of succulents, either sempervivum, echeverias, aloes, those types of plants. You want to make sure you always pair up the correct soil with the plant that you have. This succulent soil is a mixture of perlite, potting soil, and grit. This soil promotes really good drainage for your succulents, which is really important. Succulents do not like to have their roots sitting in water. It's important when you water them heavy, but that the water is also able to quickly drain through. Here we have Josh's Frogs carnivorous plant soil. It's a mixture of peat and perlite, and this allows your carnivorous plants to sit in a little bit of water, but also not smother the roots in water. So it'll drain really well and the plants will grow good in it. You can use the Josh's Frogs carnivorous plant soil for plants that are in pots that normally sit in water, or plants that you put in a terrarium. It'll work well either situation. This is Josh's Frogs Bromeliad soil. It's a mixture of potting soil, perlite, and bark. And normally bromeliads are not grown in pots, but you can grow them as a houseplant in a pot if you have the right type of soil. Bromeliads are generally epiphytes, and what that means is they don't really need soil to grow. They grow on a host tree or plant, and they gain all of their nutrients from any type of water or leaves or anything that composts and falls inside the cup. This soil will allow water to drain through so your bromeliad root won't rot. It's a mixture of potting soil, perlite, and bark, and it allows for quick drainage. As always, make sure you remember to fill your bromeliad cup with water because that's how they drink. You don't necessarily need to wet the soil. I would moisten it slightly, probably every week or so, but make sure you keep that cup full of water, RO water, distilled water, reverse osmosis, never tap water, and make sure to flush the cup weekly to keep your plant growing strong. This is Josh's Frogs African violet soil. Now the African violet soil is a mixture of peat, vermiculite, and perlite, and that allows for quick drainage of the water. As you may know, African violets are watered from the bottom. They normally sit in a tray and absorb the water. It's very important that the roots don't get smothered with too much water. So this soil is specially formulated for African violets to be watered from below, and it allows the plant's roots to remain moist but allow excess water to drain through. This is Josh's Frogs terrarium soil. Josh's Frogs terrarium soil is a mixture of coir, peat, vermiculite, and horticultural charcoal. Now this allows for good drainage when it's inside of a container and you're growing plants in a container garden. Also, there's a little bit of charcoal in here that keeps the water fresh when it drains through, so you avoid bad odors that you sometimes get with a terrarium or a container garden that's too wet. This is Josh's Frogs potting soil. This soil is a mixture of peat, perlite. It has limestone in it to neutralize the acid in the peat, and it has a nutrient charge will give your plants the nutrients that it needs. It's important to remember to use a good potting soil for your houseplants. Never use topsoil, and never use soil from outside. Soil from outside is full of insects and eggs and bad things that you don't want in your plant or in your house. Here at Josh's Frogs, all of our soils are mixed on site by our staff. Just remember to use the correct type of soil for the plant that you have. It'll promote healthy plant growth and you'll have it for a very long time. If you have any questions, log on to joshsfrogs.com. We have a wide variety of tutorials, blogs, training videos, or just give us a call. Our staff would be happy to help you.